Hey, you guys want to see something cool? You see that? This may just be my new favorite belt. Today we're going over the Defense Mechanisms MECH belt and various accessories. What a beautiful day to wear M81. Oh no, a bad guy! Pew, 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 pew. Whew, that was close. It's a good thing I had my totally not a real gun with me. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Don't. You're probably wondering what this video is going to be about. Don't worry, I'll tell you. First, we are going to do a what's in the box segment, everyone's favorite portion of the video. In there, we're going to give you the exact specs of what is on this belt and what this belt consists of, sizes, model numbers, all that stuff. So if you want this exact configuration, you can go to defensemechanisms.com, use code YOURFAVE, and save money on buying this gear if you deem it worthy of your hard-earned dollars. After that, we're going to get into setup as far as how this is configured currently and how I would reconfigure this after taking the Anatomy of Structures class that I took with Defensive Elements, because this was with me during the class and I did do a little bit of testing while I was there. Speaking of which, we'll talk about how this did in that class, and we'll talk about the pros and, dare I say, the cons of this belt system. And stay tuned to the end because we are going to be using your viewer submitted criteria for our new ranking system for battle belts. This will be our first submission. And then after that, we will of course be doing subsequent reviews and testing and ranking the belts, pinning them against each other in an all-out battle royale competition. Yes, good for the consumer. Also, yes. I should thank Mr. Shush for his submission to the criteria for this ranking system. He said, and I want to make sure I get a direct quote, "It should hold things." So we took that to heart. We're going to make sure that the belt holds things. Thanks, Mr. Shush. But first, disclaimers. First, let's talk about any potential biases. Every YouTuber has some type of bias, whether that's just a personal bias, whether they spent their own money on it and they're trying to justify their purchase, or whether they are given that item for free or part of an affiliate program with the company that is making that stuff. Either way, I want to make sure that I'm open and honest with you guys and you understand where I'm at as far as all that stuff goes. I'm going to be giving you my personal opinion either way, but I do have friends in the industry. I do like people that I work with and am affiliated with, and I do get free stuff from companies to give my honest feedback. So all of that in mind, let's talk about DM specifically. For DM, I have a discount code for their website, and that means that I'm part of their affiliate program. That also means if you use code YOURFAVE at checkout, you'll save 10% on anything on their website, and I will receive a small commission to help fund future projects that you guys will see on my channel. Now, Defense Mechanisms was so confident in all of their products that they said, hey, just pick what you want to review. We'll send it to you for your honest review. And they did all that at no cost to me. Also, I've used their gear prior to becoming part of their affiliate program. I spent my own money to buy it, and I really like it. I also just generally really like their gear and the people over at Defense Mechanisms. And secondly, I guess this isn't as much of a disclaimer as it is an invitation. I take prayer requests. So if you guys have any of those, put those in the comment section below. I love praying for you guys. If you're looking for a more private setting to submit your prayer requests, not only do you always have the Instagram, your favorite libertarian on Instagram, you can DM me there and submit those that way. But now there is a Discord, so you can also private message me on Discord if you want, or if you want to do it in the Liberty Tree general chat, then you can do it there as well if you want to get more community praying for you instead of just me. And now it's time for everyone's favorite portion of the video, what's in the box. This is the portion of the video where I show you what's in the box. First off, we have the inner belt. This is the M81 Woodland Camo, aka God's Plaid inner belt. It is a 34-inch waist. There's all the specs on it. And then we also have the outer belt as well. This is the MECH belt. So the inner and outer Velcro works together like Velcro works, but really good looking M81, really good looking woodland camo. And now for some attachments. We've got the flashlight pouch V2, we've got the double pistol mag pouch V2, we have the dump pouch V2, we have the fast pouch V2, and the sticky mag pouch V2, all in woodland camo M81. Behold. Oh. And, most importantly, a sticker! One of the things I really like about their business model is that if an item is not ready to ship, it is made to order and is listed as such. There's actually a little checkbox you click on acknowledging that this is specifically going to be made for you, and they give you an estimated wait time. This means that if you have the money for the gear you want now, you can buy it now. No more waiting for email notifications only to find out after clicking back on the listing that it's out of stock again already. You can just buy it now and wait. Setup. I think they really nailed this one. Inside of the mech belt is where all the magic happens. There's hook Velcro with stitched slots that can accept MOLLE pouches, any Velcro attachment options, and anything else you can fit into those slots. On the outside, you have a clean and professional look, offering maximum camo coverage. The pouches can work with MOLLE, Alice, and in this case, they ship with my new favorite, the Velcro straps. The Velcro gives you even more options for placement as you're not confined to the internal slots. It's also extremely quick and easy to relocate or even remove a pouch, like so. One thing to note in terms of getting the straps through the MOLLE slots of the pouches is that you will need a pen or something similar to keep the Velcro from touching and catching, and you may snag on the excess thread inside. Pouches! I won't go into too much detail here as some of these pouches will get their own dedicated reviews, but I will note that there are a few things on this belt that are not DM. I know. The pistol pouches on here are currently Grim Hunter Tactical, partly because I ordered the wrong size from Defense Mechanisms for their pistol pouches, and partially because I like these a little better for re-indexing the mags. I hear DM may make an inline change to their mag pouches, so stay tuned for that. Also, I would recommend getting the individual singles as opposed to the doubles, as you'll have more adjustability when mounting them at various angles. Dump pouch. I really like the dump pouch. It's compact, has a quick release pull tab, and has the added feature of fitting below or behind other pouches, so you can reclaim that precious belt real estate. The way I've tried to use it, using only 2 total Velcro straps, didn't work out very well for me, as the slight bulk behind my AR mag pushed the top of my mag into my oblique more than I liked. However, if you attach your mag pouch the standard way, then use 2 additional Velcro straps to attach via the bottom of the mag pouch, it will work out better for you. Rifle mag pouch. No complaints with this one. I didn't have any re-indexing issues with it, and it's M81, so yay. Flashlight pouch. Easy to get the light out, really hard to put it back in. Very tight. Medical pouch. Love the sleeve design, holds everything I need, internal pull tabs are cool, elastic makes sense. More in a dedicated review, coming soon. Lastly, Guardian Warrior Solutions Bang Hanger. It works great, my new favorite solution for attaching holsters to belts. More on that in a dedicated review. T-Rex Arms Leg Strap. Safariland 6390-832 that Brett let me borrow for class. Thanks, Brett. Inner belt. I like a lot about this inner belt. It has all the things you'd expect in an inner belt. Loop Velcro, adjustability, and in this case, comfortable rigidity. You'll find curved material lining the inside and your coverage for your camo pattern on the outside. If you wanted to, you could even use this inner belt as an EDC belt. Then if things get really wild, you could throw on your outer belt with all the goodies attached. DM also makes a dedicated EDC belt similar to this design with a few changes. So how did it fare in the class? As you know from my previous video, I use this belt every day during the 3-day Anatomy of Structures class with defensive elements. Through all 3 days of room clearing, nothing ever came loose, fell off, or became uncomfortable. There were a few things I decided to change in terms of placement, however. The flashlight pouch was too close to my chest rig, so I ended up using one of the pistol pouches on the chest rig to store my handheld. If I did it again, I'd put the dump pouch underneath the AR mag pouch and attach the flashlight pouch directly behind it so I could still reach my handheld with my weak hand. And that's it. Everything else was configured perfectly for me and worked great, which is a testament to DM's smart designs and the quality of their gear. Pros and cons. Let's start with the cons because they'll be relatively quick and then we can get on to all the pros. The fitting of the Velcro strap through the pouches can be a bit of a hassle if there's any excess thread in it, even with the pen method. Not a huge deal for me though, as you only have to do that to your pouches one time. Speaking of the pouches, I wish they had better rigidity for re-indexing, but one, it still can be done, and two, it sounds like DM will be making some changes to address that soon. Either way, not a deal breaker for me, but if I can have that feature, why not? Also, the weight, if it's made to order, is another potential con depending on how soon you need that piece of gear. The pros. Where to begin? Comfortable and sturdy inner and outer belt. Inner belt can double as an EDC belt, lightweight and minimally sized. Inner Velcro slots present you with a ton of mounting options with a clean outer look. Their pouches ship with my new favorite attachment method in those Velcro straps. Comes in any camo pattern and color I could want. Made to order so I don't have to monitor my email like a hawk for in-stock notifications. And the price, I can't talk about because it's YouTube, but I would gladly spend money on this as a civilian. And I'm sure I'd have even more reason to if I were in law enforcement, as many already do and love it. I saw it with my own two eyes in the class. But hey, if you want to save money on this belt or anything else on Defense Mechanism's website, give code YOURFAVE a try. You'll be glad you did. But how do we rank the belt? The first piece of criteria we're going to be judging on is comfort. Is the belt comfortable? Are there any hot spots? Are there any points that are digging into you or into other parts of your body? Comfort is important because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to wear it and you're not going to train in it. Comfort, it's important. For comfort, I'm giving this 4 stars, and the main reason why it's not getting 5 is because it simply is not going to be as comfortable as a single belt system with the padding on the inside that goes over all your clothing. However, if you do go to their website, they do sell an inner padding that you can attach via Velcro to the outer belt, and that could bump up the number to 5 stars. I don't have that though, so I can only grade it based on how it's configured. Second, we're gonna look at rigidity and flexibility and the combination of the two. Is it flexible where it needs to be so you can move? And is it rigid where it needs to be? For rigidity and flexibility, we're giving this belt 5 full stars. Next is gonna be attachment options. This belt could be super cool, but if you don't really have a good method of attaching things to it, it's pretty much useless. For attachment options, this belt gets another 5-star rating simply because besides the Velcro straps that are included that give you a lot of versatility in attachment, you also have the ability to use Molly, Alice, and whatever else will fit in those slots. 5 stars. Color options. This right now is in M81. There's a bunch of different color options, but if a belt doesn't have the camo pattern you need for your environment or the solid color that you need for your department or particular job, it's gonna be a no-go simply based on the color. For color options, this gets another 5-star rating from me. It comes in all the camo patterns that I would want and all of the solid color options as well. Now, your rating might be different based on your environment for camo patterns or just your personal preferences, but for me, it gets 5 stars. Sizing, and this one is kind of multifaceted. So sizing can refer to the range of sizing. Do you have sizing for a really small individual and also someone who's really large and everything in between? Is the sizing easy to understand as far as how they size the belt? And is the belt sizing true to size? Is a 34 waist in your pants and they say a 34 waist on the website the same when you get it? Does it fit? Yes or no? Sizing. For sizing, we've given the MECH belt another 5 stars simply because the sizing is easy to understand. There's a wide array of sizing options and there's a lot of adjustability within the size that you pick. Availability. If the belt is not available, none of the other things we talked about really matters, so we need to give this belt a rating for availability. The only way you could get 5 stars in this category is if everything that you make is always in stock and available to order. So no one's getting 5 stars, but this belt does come close at 4 stars simply because it has the made to order option if something is not immediately in stock and ready to ship. This is one of my favorites, the X Factor. This is something that sets the belt apart from other belts out there, something that is unique and something that might give the belt multi-purpose features that aren't otherwise seen in the belt space. For our X Factor rating, we're gonna give this a total of 3 stars because there are some unique designs such as the inner hidden slots, giving you a professional outside look, but giving you all the functionality of being able to attach whatever you want, and the versatility of that inner belt that could double as an EDC belt. And lastly, the price. This one's kind of important because if you can't afford it, none of this other stuff matters either, but we're just going to be talking about the dollar amount of the belt. We're not talking about, is it a good value for the price? We're just talking about the actual cost. For price, the MECH belt gets 3 stars. It's not the most expensive out there, and it's not the least expensive, which is actually pretty surprising considering the quality and the fact that this is made in America. If you're doing the math at home, that brings us to a grand total of a whopping 34 out of 40 stars, securing the #1 position in our list so far. So what do you guys think of the scores? Is there a belt out there that you think can dethrone this MECH belt? Let me know what belts you guys want us to check out next in the comment section below. Subscribe for more libertarian content. And if you could do us a solid, check out our website, yourfavoritelibertarian.com. That's where all the links and discount codes are, and it's the best way to support the work we're doing here. Save money and get equipped. If you really like this video, leave a like. It helps a lot. And as always, thanks for watching, stay free, and God bless. Oh, and check out our Discord. Hey, quick question while you're still here watching the video. What do you guys think of the Glock as the end of the world handgun? Parts availability, reliability. Is this still the best option? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, for YouTube moderators, still not a real gun, just a big piece of plastic that's kind of shaped like a gun. Up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.